Hello and you're very welcome back to Cheltenham Racecourse here. I'm delighted to be joined by Paul the Hat Taylor, one of the racing game's best characters, great character, this man.
You're very kind, Joe.
Paul, you've been coming here a long time. When did you start?
My first ever visit to Cheltenham, there's my brother over there. My first ever visit to Cheltenham was in 1987 for Gold Cup Day. It was the day it snowed. The Thinker won the Gold Cup. And I was here with one of my very, very good friends, Corky Brown, who used to be Nicky Henderson's head lad. He and I used to play a little bit of golf together now and again. And he said, come racing. Yeah. In his little accent, so he did. He said, come racing. So we came racing. And he told me about the Lone Success. So we had a little wager on the Lone Success. And it won at 14-1. We backed it on the tote, which is very unusual, not so usual in this day and age. But we were with the tote that day, and I went and picked up $7,500.
Wow, nice.
And that was a great way to start my racing experience at Cheltenham. And I probably missed 4 or 5 festivals ever since.
Right,
and the maximum.
You come to this meeting all the time in November.
This is one of my very, very most favourite meetings. I have some amazing memories of horses like Fonmort, Lingo winning for JP, and the Great Wood Hurdle was another big adventure. I have a lot of friends come to this meeting. A lot of my Irish friends come over for this meeting, and I love to see them over here. It's got a lovely warm atmosphere, and it's just a little taster for people of what's to come in March. And it's a fantastic get-together. Later on we'll probably have a few beers down in town, down in the Queen's afterwards. And a really enjoyable day. It's a great day for the local Countryside Alliance people. They make a big deal of Friday. Had a very successful day yesterday. Back on the lash, surprisingly.
A very happy winner, wasn't it?
Yes, I was very, very pleased to see Back on the Lash winning yesterday.
Just straight up the road.
Just up the road here. When I looked through that field yesterday, I thought, it's a great race for a local to win. And so we went with Back on the Lash.
Tell me this, Paul, you were after saying that you're a follower of Nicky Henderson's stable. Is the hype all rising about this system? People are saying he's a brilliant horse. Willie Mullins, a couple of lads saying that Willie Mullins might have 1 or 2 horses to beat him. Is system the real deal? You that's following racing a long time, you've seen the likes of Sprinter Sackler, Remittance Man, all them really good horses. How does this horse shape up against them? I know it's hard to compare.
It's very difficult to compare because they've all got their very different features. For Altior in his later days, it was his finishing speed. But the thing I absolutely love about Shishkin is one of those horses that never ever gives up. We were here the day he won the Supreme Novices. He just kept digging and digging and digging. He is one of those horses that will run for you. He won't give up. He won't give it. Some people are starting to question whether he's got the pace that's required for a full Queen Mother. Well, hey, let's go to the Tingle and see what happens at the Tingle, and then we'll know after the Tingle whether we're talking about another Sprinter or another Altior or another Remittance Man there.
We'll know that.
Then we'll definitely know.
Canty Persoir running as well. It's going to be a good race.
The vibes that I'm hearing from some of my friends in Lambourne is that yes, there are horses that aren't great workhorses. But there are other horses that have just got that something special about them when they get to the track.
Last question, Paul, you don't mind. Thanks very much for your time.
It's a pleasure to be with you.
Paddy Power meeting, I tipped up Caribbean Bike and Nicky Henderson. Do you have a chance there in the big race today?
I've noticed that he's drifted a lot in the betting. Okay. If he reproduces his form from the last time he performed to his best level, which was really a couple of years ago, if he's back to that form, he didn't have a very good year last year, then he will be in the mix.
Okay, that's great. And any other fronts in the car just for the viewers here?
For me today, I've not had a great chance to have a look at anything yesterday, but I'm very keen on No Ordinary Joe tomorrow.
No Ordinary Joe, you heard it here first.
And I'm with Joe.
Paul the Hat Taylor, thanks a million, and we're all very appreciative here in Corbeer Sport. That's it. Talk to you again soon.
Love to Ireland.